what does not feel right is probably not right for you. So let me explain it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Low Budget Wisdom. I'm Marcus, and today we're going to talk about how we know if something is not right for us, if something is not aligned with our values, our goals, our inner self, what doesn't align with our soul. And if you have gotten the feeling of, when you want to do something or talk to someone about certain things or whatever it may be, and you get a sense of, you know, this doesn't feel comfortable for me. Deep down within, something is trying to tell me this is not the right path for me, right? It may be a right path for someone else, but maybe not for you, right? So what do I mean by that? And I'm not just talking about, in the heat of the moment, at that at that peak of your emotions, and you feel like, "Ugh, I know I gotta go do something. I know that it is my responsibility to do this particular thing, but I just don't feel like it because I'm dealing with some emotions." I'm not talking about that. That is in the heat of the moment, what you're feeling about the situation. So, how do we know if something is truly, truly right for us? If we are supposed to go and do this thing? I think the first step is to realize, okay, you know, try to see and introspect and try to feel, what does it feel like? Why am I having these emotions? And fully embody those emotions that come along with that, whatever that you need to do, whatever that you know you need to be responsible for. And then once you embody it, give it some time, sleep on it for like, 1 or 2 days, and really digest what the emotions are trying to tell you, because the emotions tell us so much about who we are, the truths of ourselves. Emotions always let you know. Your gut instincts, your intuition, it never lies. It knows exactly what your life journey, you know, should achieve, what you need to be doing this moment and the next moment and the next moment. Every single moment, your gut instincts, your intuition, it it will let you know if you're on the wrong path, right? So sleep on it 1 or 2 nights, digest the emotions, uh, try to be as aware as you can of your emotions, of your feelings, or what your gut is trying to tell you, what your intuition, the messages that your intuition is sending you, right? So once that that heat of the moment, the peak of the emotions, kind of like subsides, kind of like calms down, then feel it again. Try to get an idea again from wherever, and try to reassess that thought, reassess that thing that you were going to do 2 days ago, right? The thing that you have planned in your head. And from that calmer perspective, now you can deal with that problem or your responsibility or whatever that may be with a clear mind. Now your decision making is is on point. Don't make decisions when you're all emotional, whether you're at the high of the emotional scale or at the low of the emotional scale. Don't rush into the decisions. If you're rushing into a decision, it probably doesn't feel right. It probably, there's something probably within you, kind of like nudging you, hey, look, I don't think you should be rushing this. So your body is going to react. Your body is going to react in a way where it it nudges you awake, and you're like, wait a second, this doesn't feel right. I don't think I should be rushing into this decision. So be aware firstly be aware of the sensations that come up when you are at the heat of the moment and you need to make a big life decision or any decisions at all, especially high stakes decisions, right? Just calm down, come back to the median level, come back to the emotional equanimity, come back to the balance, and then make the decision again. And then think about the solutions again. Because when you're looking at the thing, the problem that you're trying to solve, or the goal that you're trying to achieve, and when you come from a space of calm, you come from a strong, steady foundation, the chances that you are going to make the right decision for your highest good, for your greatest benefit, the chances of doing that has increased by a huge amount. So whatever it may be, a relationship, a career change, doing something, a hobby, going out with friends, planning a long-term trip with family, you know, we're always constantly overloaded with information about uh, 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 what this entails, what this gives, what are the benefits, what are the disadvantages, blah, 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 blah. And we are constantly overloaded with all these choices, all these things that we can do, and all these things that if we do not do, what are the consequences, blah, 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 and it expands. And then we start overthinking, oh no, did I make the right choice? I should have done this instead. I should have done that instead. Well, if you take that 5 to 10 minutes each day, or whenever something happens, whenever you feel an emotional pull, if we just take 5 to 10 minutes to sit with our bodies, sit with our feelings, sit with our intuition, and really try to listen to that subtle message that our body, our soul within is trying to tell us. Feel those emotions, feel it. Don't run away from the feelings. Feel the emotions as deeply as you can, with as much depth that you can. And then you will slowly start to have a realization, and you come to a point where you're like, okay, I don't think I should be doing this. There must be another way. So the first step is complete, right? The first step is awareness of what your gut feelings, your intuition is trying to tell you. So that first step is complete. You're on the right track, right? The first step is just to feel. It's just to feel. So once you go through the first step, there's only 2 steps to this, by the way. Then the second step is to know. Once you are in tune with your feelings, then the next step would be knowing. You would know what to do instinctively. Your instincts are much, much more powerful than your conscious frontal lobe decision making logical mind. Okay, some people call it the subconscious mind, uh, the higher order, whatever you want to name it. But for the purpose of this video, what I mean by that is something beyond us. Our subconscious mind controls 95% of our decisions, of our bodily functions, digestions. breathing, your heart rate, sweating, perspiration, all these things, your subconscious mind controls it. Imagine if you had to consciously make your heart beat, we would all be dead by that time. Beat twice now, boop, 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 boop. Beat twice now, boop, 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 boop. Send oxygen to this part of the body because it's lacking. Boop, 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 boop. It doesn't make sense. So your whole bodily function is basically subconscious, right? So this can tell you a lot about how powerful the subconscious mind is. I think I'm getting a bit off track here, but you get my point. You get my point. So the second step is to make the decision, right? First step is you really embody those feelings, let it have some space within you to express itself. Let that emotions, let those feelings and thoughts, whatever, let it hold some space for it within yourself so that it can peacefully, safely express itself within your body, within your awareness. Oh, sorry. Within your awareness. Give it some love, give it some space. It is part of you. Whenever you experience it, whenever you feel it, it is part of you. So second step is just to the second step is just easy. It's automatic. Once you feel those emotions, your second step comes automatically, effortlessly. It comes effortlessly, right? So once you're at the foundational, the stable foundational level, it's not a huge emotional high. It's not a huge uh, emotional low. Once you're at that equanimous position, now you'll be better able to listen to what your intuition, your gut feelings, or your subconscious mind is trying to tell you. So if this particular decision does not resonate with your higher self, with your soul, with your life's journey, your life's destiny, then your body will let you know. Even after the emotional highs and lows, even if you're at a calm state of mind, if it is not for you, you'll be able to feel it. So don't worry too much about that. What you need to focus on is just your awareness. As simple as that. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments if it helped you, if you tried it, any opinions or comments, your ideas, your thoughts, whatever it may be. Feel free to comment down below. Subscribe. Just subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.